Well now, so this video is a bit late. I was, well, moving house. Next Tuesday's video should be up on schedule as normal. I moved in last Saturday and I'm now mostly unpacked. When we got in on the Saturday, I did, you know, the priority stuff. I built my bed, my desk, and my computer. Nonsense like clothes and toothbrushes and things could wait. And now here I am, and I thought I would take this opportunity to talk a little bit about what our particular little poly family looks like. The tiny cat and I have been together for about 4 years now, and she and her wife, henceforth to be known as the Grumpy Turtle, at her request, have been together for about 7 or 8 years and married for about 3 of those. The turtle is monogamous, although Tiny Cat would be more than happy for her to have another partner. She just doesn't particularly want to, which is fine, obviously. As for me, I do date other people, and during the last 4 years I have had relationships with 2 other people, but right now I'm not in anything else committed, so effectively at the moment our relationship structure is a V. Tiny Cat in the middle, who is with, you know, Turtle and me. This house belongs to Tiny Cat and Turtle. It has 3 bedrooms and plenty of space, and for the longest time it has been just the 2 of them. Now, every relationship is different. It's just that these differences are more visible in polyamorous relationships. So while the Tiny Cat and I are committed to each other and fully intend to spend the rest of our lives together, her actual home life domestic plans are with the turtle. There has been a lot of communication, a lot of discussions between the 3 of us about what everyone wants from their future, and so for us the option of living together as a united family for the duration, you know, for the rest of our lives, is not actually on the table. Me living here is sort of a medium-term plan. I'm going to be here for sort of like the next couple of years. It works out really well from a financial, practical basis for all of us, which is to say that I pay rent to them, but it's less than I'd be paying elsewhere, so they get a little bit of extra income. I get to save up for a flat nearby because I plan on living near them, just having my own place. So how does this work on a day-to-day basis? Boundaries! I have the top floor, which is where I am now. This is a really good-sized attic bedroom, which gives me room for bed things and office things and a filming space, and then a bunch of extra room over there that I'm still deciding what to do with. And so this is effectively my territory that I get to do whatever I like with. For the most part, the rest of the house is theirs. There are obviously shared spaces, you know, kitchen, bathroom, all of that sort of thing, but the main living area is predominantly sort of like their hangout space, and I treat that as kind of invitation only. Most evenings default to Tiny Cat and Grumpy Turtle spending that time together. That's mostly their time, apart from a couple of evenings a week where we plan for me and Tiny Cat to, like, have our relationship time. That's, in effect, pretty similar to how it was when I didn't live here. There are definite benefits in terms of extra cat time for living here. Our morning routines overlap while the Grumpy Turtle is still in bed, which means that has turned into sort of effectively our little domestic casual time. We get about half an hour to an hour of just doing life alongside each other, which is really pleasant. Also, I get to kiss her goodnight every night, which makes both of us feel all warm and fuzzy. And aside from that, when you live apart from someone, to a greater or lesser extent, all of your interactions are planned in the loosest sense, which is to say, if you are seeing each other, it's because one or the other of you has gone to where the other person is. There's something really nice about your partner being just there. Like, you nip downstairs for a glass of water and you're in the kitchen and she's just there, and then you're just like, I touched your butt. We are very mature. This may not be forever, but I am going to enjoy it while I'm here. Also, in a week and a half, there will be an additional, very small person, so that's going to be a thing. So, that's our little family. I'd be interested to hear from anybody else with a slightly unusual relationship living situation, whether you're monogamous or polyamorous or otherwise. And aside from that, thank you for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon.